Today is delts and nothing. I'm just gonna do delts today. Pretty much just want to make sure that I have one day a week now. So normally this day is delts and tries, but I think I'm gonna drop the tries from it and just run it as a pure delt day because going forward, like delts is the main thing that I need, man. So when I step on that pro stage next year, like delts is the one big weakness of mine. So I'm really just gonna focus in, hone in on the delts. We're gonna run a couple of side delt movements to start, move into some rears, into some front delts, some like straight up front delt work. Really just isolate the front delt and then finish with a press. But probably not gonna go crazy with the press. Just more gonna focus on the feel, and go from there. So right now I'm sitting like 102.8 kilos. I was yesterday, so it's like 226 pounds. So it feels like 4, 5, maybe 5 pounds in literally a week. So yeah, I don't want to call it a mini cut. It's more just like I don't really know what I'm gonna call it. I don't want to call it a fucking recomp phase. Fucking recomp phase, health phase, fucking rehabilitation phase, pre-prep, all these phases, man. Does my fucking head in. So I'm just gonna call it a little cut. Get my appetite back. So that's kind of well. Appetite's real good. Had my cheat meal yesterday. Literally got like 2 meals at Burger King, man. Had the steakhouse Angus, pretty banging, and a chicken royale. So today, I was just speaking with my missus in the car on the way over here. It's like, this is world sidetracking, but I just feel like there's so many people nowadays, like every year it goes on, it's just like, I don't know, mental issues and shit, it's just like increasing every single year. I swear social media is just driving so much pressure on everyone. It's like pressure to earn, pressure to have a perfect morning routine, pressure to wake up at 4 a.m. and smash your goals, pressure to travel, pressure to everything, man. Pressure to live in nice places, pressure to drive nice cars, pressure to win competitions, pressure to be. I feel like everyone's just like living through everyone else's eyes. You see someone on the ground, it's like, oh, that's cool, I want to do that, and then they want to do the same thing. Or I like them shoes, I want to get them shoes. It's like, man, you just need to learn to live by yourself. Must have been easier back in the day when people didn't have phones, social media, and they could just, live their own lives and not worry about what other people think of how they're living their life. They just go about, focus on their day and focus on what they need to get done. Must have been a much easier way to live, man. That's kind of how I'm trying to live my life right now. Is just try and chill, not be, what's the word? Not feel like I have to live my life in a certain way just because somebody else said so. Go on Instagram, it's like 1,000,001 people, including myself sometimes, like telling you how to live your life or what you should be doing. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. So we're just about to get started on Delta. I'm just waiting for a narrow cable stack because I actually want to do some cuff raises there. Yes, cuffs are in. I don't always, people slag off cuff work. I don't put these back in the pocket. I'd always slag off cuff work, like just there's a time and place for them. But I think the cuff side lateral raise are really going to help me dig into that meat of the delt. Sammy was saying that I really need to get into that full contraction of the delt and really squeeze into that short head and really try and cap off my delt. So the only way I think of achieving that is with a cuff lateral raise. So I can really just, well, probably going to do it like, well, we'll wait until I do it and I'll show you. 2 warm-up sets down. These actually feel amazing, to be honest. They feel really, really good. I think they call them crucifix raises. Not something I've really done before. It's actually the first time I've done this angle, but they feel wicked. It's getting that tension that Sammy's asking me to get like straight away. So when I come up to this point here, when my side delts are fully at the fucking, maximally fucking squeezed, all the tension is there. So in my head, if the hardest point to get squeezed is here, I want to do that first. I want to make the exercise, the first exercise, to be the hardest one to get that fucking hold at the top. And then what I'll probably do is change the angle or change the exercise and move into an exercise where it really hits my delts a little bit harder from that like stretch position, which basically like from here to here. So I'm in like covering both angles, you know. But this was awesome. So I've done a couple warm-up sets here. I'm gonna kind of apply my um, like arm training kind of style in whereby I would do like a lighter set to failure first, because I feel like that massively improves my mind to muscle connection. So I'm gonna go to failure at the higher rep range, and then up the weight after that. Definitely want to hold this squeeze at top. Shit, I felt my fucking delts there. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't think I've ever felt my delts in that position. It's like right at the top, right at the fucking cap where the meat meets the fucking bone, rather than being it down here. It's right at the top. So, Sammy, my boy, you were right. Need to do this shit more. Ugh. For those of you who don't know Sammy, it's basically my best mate. So if I ever say Sammy, so it's. Ugh. Right, let's go heavier set now. Fuck. Shit. Oh man, it feels good. Probably go heavier again, to be honest. One more. Like, the feel's so fucking good that I actually think like a heavy 6 to 8 is actually gonna feel really good. So I'm gonna roll with it. Heavier again. Let's go. I pretty do little drops out. Just fucking pummel them. Back to that start weight we did on that first set. Drops it to the. Two hard sets here. Thinking if we go cross calf, go out to the side, it's probably going to be pretty hard in that bottom to kind of mid range. So I think that will feel good. Kind of up here, I can barely get my shoulder now. So from here to here, it's kind of like, there's going to be a lot of tension through that middle part right now. Let's try it out. Ain't no fucking dope scientist, man, but I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure this will work well. Go out to the side. Yes. I'm gonna try going from behind my back. Jay Cutler style, man. Jay Cutler used to do it behind his back. So I'm gonna do it behind my back. Get a bit more of a stretch. Here we go. Oh yeah, that pull's nice. Lean forward a bit. Got it. Ah, shit, I hit different. Alright, last set here, I'm gonna do a cross cuff, but facing towards the stack in front of me. So first set I did kind of facing away from the stack with the pulleys a little bit higher towards my knee and cables in front of me. Then I tried it same setup facing away from the stack with cables behind me. Now I'm gonna try it facing the stack with cables in front of me. Now honestly, I'm not fucking about here. Like this is honestly the process I go through. I've seen a shit ton of things online, you know, training side delts and all that shit. I've probably seen it all. And even though I'm 15 years deep in training, when I come to something new like cable cuff training, which is pretty new to me, I've done it a little bit, but not much. If I'm really going to get stuck into this, I need to figure out what's good for myself. I don't give a fuck what anybody says online. Any of the guys that you know, JP, or anyone, fucking Josh Bridgen, shout out Josh Bridgen, by the way, I've got his cuffs. Anyone, I respect all those guys, but I don't give a shit what any of them say because I need to figure out for myself. I can take things, you know, what they, I can take like little tips and stuff and try it out, but I'm not going to say that's gospel and that works for me. I've got to try shit and I don't give a shit if I look like a dick when I'm trying it. If someone says it's wrong or someone comes at me and said, "Oh, this isn't the appropriate way to hit your delts in the shortened position." Shortened position. But I'm going to say, hey, this is how I've built my physique my whole life, man. I'll fucking do it the way I want to do it. I'll find every way and then I'll decide what's best for me. Okay. That feels good. Much more tension at the bottom. Yeah. Fuck. So that's honestly it. Find the way that fucking works for you, man. Not for anyone else. Another one I took from my boy, Sammy. He's got wicked delts, so should be listening to him. It's like a rear delt dumbbell row, but we're just using the bench to kind of like lean over it, so just helps us focus on the delts a little bit more. So you're pretty much getting right here, keeping the elbows tucked because you'll get a better squeeze on your rear delt. It might not look like much, but you get it right. Feels good. This feels really good straight on. Fuck. I started throwing it and then I remembered I think it was a straight arm and I went straight arm and it hurt even more. Something I'll do sometimes with rear delts is literally just squeeze my rear delts before I do the set. It really helps you find it. Okay. Fuck. Honestly, I think I feel these more than doing the old school like hang raises, you know, you hang right over it and you do it pronated. I swear I feel these more. So I have to hit like failure. See you later, brother. I have to hit failure on the straight arm. Just going to like a rear delt row to finish him off. Fuck. Man, they finish him off. So you gotta think like, I've smashed the delts and got that squeeze like crazy. Then I kind of hit a lot of tension through the middle of the rep. Now we're trying to get a lot of tension from the bottom to the mid. But you gotta think you can only have your delt will only stretch down as like when you take it across your body, okay? So here, if I start the rep here, there's no stretch on my delt. If I start the rep slightly in front of me and pull it across my body, you know how you would stretch your side delt, I can get a lot of stretch. So when I'm doing these, don't have the angle of the bench too far back. Keep it almost upright, just 1 or 2 notches down. And then I'll keep this hip back. So if it's my right shoulder going, my right leg's back, so I can pull that. When that dumbbell comes into that inner leg, I can feel that, especially if I flare my lats out. There's a little stretch here. And then I can go from there to the mid. Shit. How do my delts look? How do my delts look? How do my delts look? Rounder? Like serious now? Good pump? Huh? Annihilate them. Upright rows is like something I don't often do, but again, I'm trying to get outside the box a little bit here and build my physique. You know, I really need to get those cut delts. So I think we've. Sorry, bro. So I'm gonna. Sorry, man. Nah, sorry. Ugh. Oh, my legs. Yeah, something I don't normally do, so I just need to hit every angle. It's quite light. They're freaking lethal, them machines, man. No reply. Go a bit wider. I'm not really feeling them. I need to work on them. Let's do front raises. I think my delts are fucked. Around the rope. Okay, so one of my favorite front delt movements is basically stick a rope on a cable, get a decent bit of weight on it, stick the pulley at the bottom, between the legs, grasp it like a couple of fucking dildos, walk forward, go for it. Such an erotic movement. I'll literally just do like 4 sets of these 30-second rests. Maybe 5 sets. Shit. Okay, so last movement, do a dumbbell press. Not dumbbell press. A frickin', I don't know how the fuck you move this thing back. Oh, here we go. Shoulder press. I want to get the contraction nice and tight. So what I'm trying to do is I want the seat far forward enough so that when I'm at the bottom I really want to get like tucked in position. So my chest is going up and I'm actually flexing my side delts back into position. And then I'm nicely tucking my elbows underneath. And even me just sitting here right now, my delts are fire doing that. So I want to be in that position at the bottom. And that's still not it. Get forward. There, that's it. So right there, my delts are contracted. On the side delts, I'm pushing my elbows back, so I'm flexing side delts. I'm rowing down so my rear delts are getting tension. Now flexing my front delts through. And I'm just keeping in that kill zone. Let's put some plates on it. I don't want to go too light because I'm at the end of the session now, and I don't just want to be wasting energy on stupid fucking reps. So I'm probably just going to put another plate on this, so it'll be 2 plates, which is really fucking heavy on this machine, honestly. Like I can incline press 3, no issues on a Smith, but 2 plates side on this because it converges. Oh, fuck, that's heavy. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see me. That was definitely got a much better delt pump, man. I need to keep doing these sessions. Honestly, delts is like the main thing right now. I'm gonna clean this camera a minute. Wait a minute. Don't know if that helped, but yeah, delts is like the main thing right now. So unless I build delts, Olympia ain't gonna happen. So it's like when you hit that front relax, it's the main thing, man, that people are looking at. When you're hitting your front relax as well, by the way, you flare your lats into as much as you can. You shouldn't be lifting your arms higher than your lats. You should be learning to flare your lats and let your arms just sit on your lats, because you see how the delt cap comes out here. When you lift your arm up, you lose the cap. But when I relax on my lat, my cap comes out. So you should be trying to look as big as you can, as wide as you can, yeah, but you should be resting those arms on those lats to try and get those caps out. It shouldn't be up here. But yeah, feel good. We'll do it again. Delts pumped. I can't even see. I ain't even got glasses. If there's any take home from today, it's to be yourself, be your own you, man. When that comes to training, not taking everybody's answers, everybody's information as absolute gospel. Like, go in the fucking gym and try it yourself. Go in the gym and try it yourself. And, you know, if that guy says this is good, don't just say, oh, okay. Everything you say is truth. Now go in the gym and try it yourself. That's a much better system of learning, you know? It's like, take what somebody says, say, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go and try that for myself. Try it, and then did that or did that not apply to me? Yes, great. No, throw it out and try something else, or try your own spin on things, you know? When it comes to training, that might be like a tiny little hand adjustment, a tiny little angle adjustment. Just because he says this angle is the one doesn't mean the angle is right for you, because your body's different, you know? And even because the same way I was saying at the start of the video, like social media pressure and stuff like that, like people, oh, he's got nice trainers, I want them trainers. Oh, he's gone freaking Dubai, I want to go freaking Dubai, you know? He's doing this with his business, I want to do that with my business. That's a cool, like, be your own you. So it's really hard, like, even me, like, I'm guilty of this. It's like, it's hard to be original and like know if an idea is yours. It's like, you have an idea, you're like, is that really my idea? Or like, did that come subconsciously from something else that I've seen? Like, trying to be truly original now is real difficult. Even with me, like, I even know that these videos are taking inspiration from Sam Sulek, you know? Like, I'm looking at him like, man, this dude's killing it. I got no qualm in saying that. Of course I did. But now over time, I'm going to try and put my own spin on things. Say like, right, you know, the consistency is better. You know, maybe daily uploads might not work for me. You know, I've got other things going on and trying to be consistent with being a pro bodybuilder. You know, so maybe every other day uploads. You know, what tips can I bring to you guys that's different to him? Well, posing is for one thing. You know, I've worked with hundreds of amateurs and pros at the Olympia level alike. You know, I have my own posing portal, goldenboyposing.com. It's like people can go and learn to pose. So I'm going to give you guys that stuff, you know, little tips and tricks here and there, each video teaching you how to pose and helping you with your presentation of your physique, you know. Putting the spin on, the spin on content for me is like that I am, you know, trying to get to that highest level of physique development now, trying to get to the Olympia competition, I'm trying to win a pro job. So it's kind of showing you training from that respect and my mindset and my vibe and the way I do things, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate you watching.